Imagine a world where businesses and professionals can only survive if they possess the one skill that will sustain them in an unpredictable world. In this world, sticking to the tried and tested methods isn't enough, and 75% of leading U.S. firms will lose their place to currently unknown companies by 2027. How can one thrive in this world of constant change? The answer lies in fast, adaptable, and creative thinking. However, many people believe they're not creative enough, and working methods often stifle fresh perspectives and bright ideas. That's where the Creative Thinking Handbook book by Chris Griffiths and Melina Costi comes in. It breaks down how to successfully apply creativity to solve challenges in today's business and professional world. But how can one develop and apply creativity to solve any problem? This is where the video comes in. It will show you how to gain a better understanding of your thinking, learn how to address challenges one step at a time, and gain the tools to make creative thinking an intrinsic part of your work. Imagine learning how one simple word can solve your problem, why your brainstorming sessions are more drizzle than storm, and why it helps to be emotional. By watching this video, you'll discover all these things and more, and be on your way to mastering the one skill that will help you succeed in an unpredictable world. Chapter 1. To build creativity, we need to be strategic about how we think. Our brains are wired to recognize patterns in our thinking, which is great for everyday tasks, but when it comes to being creative, these patterns can lead to unimaginative ideas. This is why we need to avoid relying on routine ways of thinking and develop new strategies for our thinking. Think about it like setting goals for the new year. You wouldn't just set a goal without a plan to help you achieve it. Similarly, we need a strategy to change our thinking patterns and unleash our creativity. Creativity is not just for artists and musicians, it is a skill that is essential in every profession, as identified by the World Economic Forum. To develop new thinking strategies, we need to recognize the thinking patterns that hold us back. This is the first step in building essential creative skills. In the fast-changing world we live in, creativity is almost a superpower, and we need to be prepared to think outside of the box to solve the challenges and seize the opportunities that come our way. In the next chapter, we'll cover how to identify and break free from these thinking patterns to start building our creative thinking skills. Chapter 2. Being aware of our thinking patterns is crucial for unlocking our creativity. Selective thinking, reactive thinking, and assumptive thinking are three of the most common thinking patterns that block our creativity and hold us back from achieving our goals. Selective thinking can make us favor some ideas over others and blind us to information that contradicts them. This thinking pattern often leads us to choose solutions that seem like the safest bets, but this can stifle fresh ideas and hurt our businesses in the long run. To avoid selective thinking, we need to remain open to different perspectives, consider all options, and challenge our assumptions. Reactive thinking can drive us to quickly push an idea out, hoping to beat everyone else to it. While being the first to market might sound great, it can actually be a big disadvantage. Companies that are first spend a lot of money and time refining their products and teaching people about them, which allows other companies to learn from their mistakes and produce better products. To avoid reactive thinking, we need to take the time to refine our ideas, research our market, and create a well-planned strategy. Assumptive thinking is the tendency to base decisions and ideas on our past experiences and knowledge. While this can be useful, it can also stop us from seeking new information and trying new ways of doing things. To overcome assumptive thinking, we need to challenge our assumptions, seek out new experiences and knowledge, and remain open to new ideas and perspectives. By being aware of these thinking patterns, we can develop new thinking strategies that build our creativity and help us achieve our goals. When faced with a problem or a big decision, take the time to think critically, consider all options, and challenge your assumptions. By doing so, you'll be able to unleash your creativity and find innovative solutions to even the most challenging problems. Chapter 3. Understanding the problem at hand is a crucial step in developing a creative solution. Rushing to come up with solutions without a deep understanding of the problem often results in ineffective or incomplete solutions. To start, it's important to define the problem and clarify what is known and unknown about it. This can be achieved by stating the challenge as it stands and outlining what would be considered a good outcome. Assumptions can also hinder the development of creative solutions. It's important to identify and list assumptions while focusing on verifiable facts to fill in information gaps. Additionally, asking questions using the prompts what, why, where, who, when, and how can help in understanding the problem in greater detail. Executives at Toyota have been using this tactic since the 1930s by asking why at least 5 times to get to the underlying details of any problem. Borrowing perspectives from others can also aid in understanding the challenge at hand. Imagining how colleagues, customers, or even unrelated individuals like philosophers or fairy godmothers would tackle the problem can lead to fresh insights and broaden perspectives. This can help transform understanding of the challenge and open the mind to brainstorming creative ideas. Therefore, taking the time to understand the problem is a critical component of the creative problem-solving process. Chapter 4. Creativity is a skill that can be developed with the right approach. It involves a combination of structure and freedom that allows for the generation of a large number of ideas. When brainstorming, it's important to have guidelines in place, select a diverse team, and provide both collaborative and solo time. All ideas should be welcomed, and the team should build on each other's ideas to generate even more. This process can turn bad ideas into great ones and lead to innovative solutions. To encourage imagination and creativity, try using metaphors, bizarre ideas, and ideation activities that are fun and playful. Remember to hold back on judgments and focus on generating a large quantity of ideas, rather than practical details. With these strategies in place, you can develop your creativity and generate exciting solutions to any challenge. Chapter 5. Making decisions, especially when it comes to creative ideas, requires a balance between your head and your heart. While logic is essential in evaluating the practicality of an idea, emotions play a crucial role in determining whether an idea is worth pursuing. Research shows that our emotions are an essential component of decision-making. Neuroscientist Antonio Damasio's research found that people who couldn't experience emotions struggled with even the smallest decisions because all choices seemed equal to them. Therefore, we need to combine both logic and emotions to choose the best creative ideas. Moreover, ideas with an emotional aspect tend to have a longer-lasting impact. Emotional ads are twice as effective as those that are logic-based, according to the UK Institute of Practitioners in Advertising database. So, when evaluating creative ideas, consider how well an idea speaks to your heart and head. To do this, you can ask yourself questions like whether an idea makes you feel good or how practical it is. If an idea scores highly on both, then it has the potential to be a winner. Additionally, think about the pros and cons of each idea, and consider any forces that might push it to succeed or hold it back. By combining emotions and logic when evaluating creative ideas, you'll be in a better position to choose the most suitable idea to pursue. So, don't forget to listen to both your head and heart when making decisions. Chapter 6. Bringing an idea to life requires more than just a great concept. You also need a plan of action and the confidence to see it through. But that's not all. Creativity must be a constant supply throughout the entire process. Start by putting together a detailed plan that outlines how you will implement your idea and what goals you need to achieve to be successful. Writing down your goals has been shown to increase your chances of success, so be sure to get everything on paper. However, having a plan is not enough. You also need the confidence to see it through, even when things get tough. Many successful creators have faced obstacles along the way, but they persisted because they believed in their idea. Walt Disney and James Dyson are just a few examples of individuals who refused to give up, even when it seemed like success was out of reach. Once you've successfully brought your idea to life, don't stop there. Constantly iterating and improving upon your solution will keep you ahead of the game. Take the team behind Angry Birds as an example. They continued to innovate even after the game's launch, coming up with new levels, versions, toys, books, and even a movie. In summary, bringing your idea to life requires a solid plan, unwavering confidence, and a constant supply of creativity. Remember to write down your goals, stay confident in the face of adversity, and always be looking for ways to improve your solution. With these tools in hand, you can turn your ideas into reality and achieve success beyond your wildest dreams. Chapter 7. Creativity is a crucial element for success, and it's essential to build an environment that supports and fosters it. One of the keys to keeping your creativity flowing is making time for it. Many successful companies, such as Apple, LinkedIn, and Intuit, encourage employees to spend time exploring new ideas and projects. By scheduling regular time for creative thinking, you can ensure that you don't lose touch with your creative side. It's also important to create an environment that supports creativity. This might mean finding a quiet space to think, surrounding yourself with inspiring images or objects, or creating a workspace that encourages collaboration and experimentation. By making small changes to your environment, you can create a space that fosters creativity and innovation. In addition to making time for creativity and building a supportive environment, it's also important to have fun. Research has shown that having fun in the workplace can improve creativity and problem-solving skills. Taking breaks to engage in activities that you enjoy, whether it's taking a walk or listening to music, can help you feel refreshed and inspired. Overall, creativity is a skill that requires practice and intentional effort. By making time for creativity, building a supportive environment, and having fun, you can strengthen your creative muscles and make creativity a natural part of your work. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a manager, or an employee, creativity is an essential element for success in today's fast-paced and ever-changing world. Summary. The book emphasizes that creativity is a skill that can be developed through intentional efforts. By following the creative thinking process, which involves understanding, ideation, evaluation, and implementation, anyone can become more creative and effectively tackle challenges. The book also advises taking advantage of your most productive hours and making time for creativity to become a natural way of working.